Thanks for coming. This is our 11th effort. We have been doing this twice a year. We copied this out of a thing called the Angel Oregon event and the Ben Venture Conference. They've been going for almost 13 years. And our goal is to create new angel investors. So our goal is to connect you all up together in a way that causes you to do more angel investing, to get more of the people that are your neighbors to do angel investing, and if you do angel investing, to do it well. Because the last thing we want you to do is to be bad at angel investing, throw your money away, and then say that doesn't work. So we know that angel investing, when done right, does a good thing. And we know that people who are on the way to becoming angel investors also have a way to build out the ecosystem. So we want to get more entrepreneurs to be successful enough to be angel investors so that we amplify the cycle. Those companies that don't win the prize today are likely to still be in business tomorrow, and we would like to help them get going, and one of the ways we can do that is to connect them to people with resources and help them build their portfolio as they go. So we see it as sort of a 1-2 step process where people discover angel investing and decide if they like it at the conference, and then when they want to build a real portfolio, they go into the angel fund as one of the pathways. And so Susan Preston will be here later talking about the Halo report. She runs the fund. So Bob has generously done the emceeing for us for every Seattle Angel Conference. Welcome, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you, John. All right, great. Welcome everybody to SAC 11. Not that we rate these things, but John's got to be in the top 10 for people who have made an impact on Seattle ecosystem investing with over, what is it, John? Help me out.
265 have gone through in the last 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Okay. So yeah, but 265 new angels now know about angel investing, and roughly an equal number of companies have been through the program as well.
Almost 750.
Okay. We do have a hashtag. If you see something you like, please tweet it. Give these companies also some social media love by talking about them. We also have a Facebook page, Seattle Angel Conference. Feel free to refer to that as well. We're going to start out by bringing up Richard von Hagel, who is the newest LLC manager for SAC 11 for the SAC program.
Hello. I'm not a lawyer, but I have a message from our legal counsel. Today's winner will receive a check or will receive an investment from the SAC 11 LLC. None of today's presentations are intended as an offer of securities to today's audience or as an investment solicitation. Now, I think we have some alumni in the audience, so I'd like to invite them up on the stage to give a brief update.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Dema Poppa, CEO of Invio. We won SAC 10, so it's been a few months and it's great to be back here with all of you. Since winning SAC 10, we've moved ahead with a couple of the pilots that we're going to be starting. So we're doing 2 active studies right now, both paid with a Seattle-based contract research organization and with a Seattle-based series of pain management clinics for a drug sponsor. Beyond our movement into commercialization, we have I guess I should back up and say, what we do is we have a cloud-based platform for sharing research data within research networks. So the core problem that we're trying to solve is that when you're working on these multi-center studies, accessing and working with records across the study network is very difficult. So that's the problem that we're trying to solve at its core. So with 2 pilots, we're making advances into that area. Beyond that, we have also gained a new advisor on our corporate advisory board. We've added Michael Zagoda, MD, MBA, who is the president of medical staff for the Carolinas Medical System. And we were also accepted into a very selective mentoring program run by our trade association, Life Sciences Washington, the Washington Innovation Network. So we're now a WIN company, which is fantastic for us. That connects us with a really good network in the Washington area with life sciences companies. So thank you.
Been quite a few years since I've been up here. I think we're in SAC number 2, and that was in 2013 or 2014. And if a lot of you probably remember when the computer industry was flourishing and just getting going, and back in the early 80s, I happen to be in an industry that is doing the same thing right now, indoor ag. Indoor ag is exploding out there with vertical farms, different kinds of hydroponic growing. We came in here and pitched with the concept of doing hydroponic growing in greenhouses for local markets. And based on input from various people, we ended up doing licensing arrangements with existing growers. So we have a small operation on Whidbey Island, but in the last couple of years, we signed a major licensing deal in the Bay Area. We're working with a flower grower who we help them convert their flower greenhouses into hydroponic growing facility. They've got about 1.5 acres. They're going to 2.5 acres, and we're selling lettuce to some of the top restaurants in the Bay Area, like the Four Seasons, the Ritz-Carlton, the Fairmont. We have a number of distributors now, and so we're really an operational company. About 2 weeks ago, we hit indoor ag, and our first press releases came out, so we're now on the national scene. You can read all about us in Food Navigator. We're also covered by Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, and a number of the other online news services. And I guess I have one word for the upcoming group, and that is persistence. If somebody said, what do you need to make this thing work? Go from entrepreneur, startup, raise a little bit of funding, and become an operational company. It's passion and it's persistence. So thank you.
And I have a few brief updates from companies that couldn't be here today. So HUBB, the winner of SAC IX on this stage last year ago, they went on to win the Bend Venture Conference and Oregon Entrepreneurs Network Startup of the Year. They're beating goals and they just signed up for Q1, 10 new customers and 93,000 in new contracts. Joy, who was also on this stage a year ago, and when they were pitching, they were doing, at that time, they were doing 150 couples signing up a month. They went through the Y Combinator, and now they're doing over 150 weddings a day. Camp Native is reporting that they're starting to move the needle on organic growth, and they see that as much more stable than what they've been relying on previously. They're also seeing a lot of, or an uptick in direct traffic, which is showing that they're achieving brand awareness. And then finally, TomboyX, Fran, who was here in person last year giving the update, she's busy. They're reporting 4 times year-over-year growth. They've just moved to a new location down in Soto and hired 3 new people, and they're busy making a transition from a startup to a growth company.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
So we know that angel investing, when done right, does a good thing. So we have some great sponsors that are providing some support for the entrepreneurs. Make sure you meet with people. Thanks.